Welcome back, everyone, and tonight we got a little bit of an interesting thing going. We got some LS Plus LED lights for the 5th Gen Forerunner by Lasfit. These are just 9005 bulbs, I believe. These are for the high beam, and the reason the package looks like this, and the reason I believe they're for the high beam, is because I bought these at a yard sale for 30 bucks. I thought that was quite a good find, if I'm honest with you. So I snagged them up. The box looked all right. Everything in here looked okay. I'm not even sure they were really installed on the account of the gaskets and everything, and the plugs don't look like they were ever actually, like there's really no scuff marks or anything in there that I can see. Maybe they were installed very temporarily, but everything's really clean, so I doubt they were really put in a vehicle. Looks like someone bought them and never really used them. We'll find out, though. Hopefully I didn't lose my money. One thing I want to do, though, is we're going to go for a test, and we're going to show it back to back to see are there any differences measurably between the two, the best I can. A lot of people equate with blue light being able to see more. I don't. I actually think warm light is better on your eyes, and I think you could see more with warm light. But typically, a standard halogen is a pretty low power bulb to begin with in the Forerunner. So what I'm really interested in are these higher powered bulbs that happen to be LED. Are we going to have better vision out of them? Are we going to have better light punching through the darkness at night? So that's what we're going to do. So if you don't know, I actually have a set of these in my Jeep TJ. I installed Land Cruiser headlights. If you've not seen that video, go take a peek at it. I'll leave the card up there for you. Go take a video, and I put a set of these in there. I've been running them for, well, quite some time now, and I really like them. They are really, really bright in that thing. Going from a standard bulb on a TJ, which is a sealed beam unit, to reflector style, that's still glass, by the way, and then install setting these in there, it is phenomenal. Those things are incredibly bright. You have to be really careful and aim them correctly, which I did not the first time, but you got to be real careful because these things are they're insanely bright. So with that, let's go out. We're going to drive out and do a little loop, install these things, do another loop, show that side by side, and see what happens. All right, we're at the location. Let's see if I can change these out here. Should be pretty easy, but we'll find out, I guess. Gotta grab the right plug for one. I was noticing this earlier. I don't know if all bulbs are like this for the Forerunner, but mine has this weird, like, bubble thing going on. So I don't know if that's normal, but that's what I got going on here. So that looks like the same plug, so we did good there. Those are hot, I'm sure, so. Just gonna shove that bad boy back in there. I'll zip tie this piece up somewhere. It gets hot, so I have to find a spot for that after this test, but I think this just goes right in there. Yep, that clips right in. And I think we just plug this guy, clip this guy in. Gonna have to come up with some sort of mount for that thing. Yep, that clips right in there. Okay, we'll just let that hang on that tray down there for a minute. Okay, it's cooled off. That was pretty easy. Let's do the other one. Let's see if this one. Oh, that one says the same weird bulbous thing on it, so maybe that's just how the bulbs are. I honestly don't know how old these are. I can't remember ever changing these out. You can tell they're definitely old, but they're still working, so guess I'll hold on to them. That's awkward. What is the deal here? Oh. Wait, what? Are these clockable too? I gotta check that other side now because I don't know. When I'm clocked the same, I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, my other ones, the other ones that I put on the Jeep, they do say they're clockable, but these ones didn't when I looked through that manual. They don't go in the wrong way. Maybe that's my issue. What in the world? Why is this side so hard? Oh, there we go. Let's see. That's down. See, that's aimed like that. And that's aimed like that. So that should be in there now. Same thing like the other one. I'm just gonna let that thing dangle on the tray down there for this ride. If we like them, I'll mount them somewhere permanently. All right, here we go. Starting at roughly the same place. Let's see how these things look. Well, they're definitely bluer, and I think they're definitely brighter. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, I think they're way brighter. I think hopefully this is coming up on camera. I have the camera set to manual so that the view is the same both times. I definitely think it's got more distance out there. We're gonna get up to some speed and see how they look. The LEDs, they are clockable. I do remember that now. That on the Jeep, when I did them, there's a clocking ring. That's what's unique about these things. If you don't like the pattern you're getting, you can actually, you have quite a bit of degree of adjustment on the chip to adjust the pattern of the LED inside the housing, not just how the housing is aiming the light. You can do that too, but the LED itself chip can be adjusted, which is really neat and really a cool way to do it. Let's see, those are really bright. I mean, you can see quite a ways down there. There are signs down there that are glowing, and I don't think we're glowing with the other lights before. Let's see what it's like coming over some of these dips. Yeah, that looks really good. It's got a really wide spread on it. 400 lights have this weird, like to the left and right, these weird side lights when you have your brights on, and those things are way brighter than they used to be, so that's nice. They are brighter. I'm not gonna lie, they are definitely brighter. You definitely have more light on the left and the right side when you're looking out your window. I'll show you that when we stop. I didn't get that before because I didn't honestly notice it until now. That's the difference. These dips are better, I'm telling you right now. Coming up and over these little dips, you can see things, you can see signs. Like, look how bright those signs are glowing. That's sweet. Do our little off-road section here. And obviously this is an easy upgrade, right? Just doing headlight bulbs, as long as the patterns are good and everything. Doing bulbs is easier than trying to, and frankly cheaper, than trying to install off-road lights. And this kind of keeps the functionality. I'd say that's a lot brighter, if I'm honest with you. And I have no I have no affiliation with these specific bulbs. In the Jeep, Lasfit did send those to me to try out, but these ones, you know, I picked them up at a yard sale, so I have no reason to think they're any better. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to show you something I didn't show you before. May not come up on camera, but put my window down. That spotlight, see, that's out behind the mirror. When you turn your brights on, you get this spotlight, and it is way projected way out that way, which is wild because you didn't have that before. And it's the same thing on the right hand side. It's a little better on that side from the driver perspective, actually, because you can see more over there. You don't have the pillar and everything in the way. Yeah, you don't want to be rolling around. I mean, you shouldn't be rolling around with brights on in town anyway, with people coming on, but with these things, you definitely don't want to be rolling around with these. I mean, hopefully you can see this on camera, but you can see where the hill starts to rise on the other side of the road, a distance out there. You can see all that, which is pretty neat. I didn't know if I noticed that beforehand. I kind of want to do the low beams now. Lasfit, if you're watching this, send me that really cool pair of low beams that you built specifically for the 4Runner. I want to test those out next. Oh, yeah. I mean, before, you couldn't really tell the high beams are on with the street lights. I mean, obviously when you got past them you could, but that is far brighter. Far brighter. Not just the color temperature, but I mean, just look at all the light on the trees and everything. And this is high beam, right? So you don't need them as aimed as you do low beam, because ideally you don't have these on when you're driving at someone. But yeah, that's way impressive. Way impressive. All right, there you have it. The Lasfit LSPLUS LED lights. Yeah, they're way brighter. The driver's side was a little rough to get in, only because you have to contort your hand around the battery, but I mean, I was able to do it out in the dirt pretty easily. One thing I did notice with these, besides them being very, very bright, is that your DRL, your daylight running lights, yeah, those don't really function anymore. When you turn that to daylight running light, basically you just get bright lights all the time. So the fix for that is, honestly, I don't ever really use it, but I just run it off or full on, that light switch. And full on is just your normal headlights. You just kind of lose the daylight running light feature. I don't know if there's a fix for that. If there is, I'll make a video on it. I'll reach out to Lasfit and see if there is a fix for it. The fix might be updating the low beams too, though, so I'm not exactly sure how you do that. But for now, I'm very happy with them. So I'll leave a link below where you can get these at. They're pretty awesome. I know some other people make some other lights, but I trust this brand right now. I'm running a few of their products, and they've all been really nice. I got a 1-year review coming up on their floor mats. The LED lights, I had no issues in the Jeep, and I punished the Jeep a lot. So no issue there. Super bright, durable, just really no issues. Yeah, pretty high quality. And the fact that they're clockable is game-changing, so that you can get the LED as close to the same pattern as the halogen was. Because if you just typically stick an LED bulb inside of a halogen housing, it doesn't normally work. It has to really be designed well, or at least have some adjustability. And this seems to kind of have a bit of both. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I suppose, throw them in the comment section below. And, well, I'll see you guys in the next video.